All right, so I have to get this 2x3 on that piece and go over that way. So I can't lift it myself. So I'm just gonna screw it in here, just have it kind of hang over, and then put a pole right there. Shit. That kind of worked. So now I have to put a pole in the ground right there to hold up that part of the floor. I just got to figure out how to connect it that way. All right, so that pole's gonna go right there. Oops. All right, so I got 2 poles in, 1 pole there, 1 pole there. This is just bracing. And then somehow connect that to that, to that, to that, to there, over there, and all the way down. So this is just gonna be a big loft. This is a real pain to do by myself. So I just have to like kind of screw that 2x3 in a little bit at a time. So I've been putting these 2x4s kind of in the middle and just resting them on the ground to keep it steady, and then I can move it back and forth. So I just have to get this one level with this one up here, and then I can lift that other side. Actually, no, that side's good already. So now I just have to lift this side up, and then I'll have a perfect box. All right, so I gotta get that pole in that tire, and then that pole has got to connect to, what is that, a 2x3, I think? And then that should give me a nice frame for my roof. Oh, shit. All right, inside that pipe, there's a piece of rebar, and it goes about maybe 8 or 9 inches deep. That pipe that's over top of the rebar, that goes about 4 inches deep. Underneath this tire is just a bunch of rocks and a slab of concrete. Basically, it goes all the way to the ground to where I can't dig any deeper because it's all rock under here. So I'm gonna pour concrete. The concrete's gonna go up to about here. And then I'm gonna do like a rock wall all the way up there to make sure that it's secure. And all this wood I got in a purple pile at Home Depot. Like everything else, I had to rig this a little bit. So I have a ton of these spare, what is this, a 2x3? 2x6 maybe? Whatever it is, I got a ton of spare pieces of it. So I'm just putting these blocks on the corners to keep it steady so I can pour concrete down there. Okay, so I have to put a beam in the middle so that I can start laying the 2x3s across. So half of 120 to here. $120 by 89, 60. So I can go from there to there, there to there, there to there, there to there. Or no, I wouldn't do that. All right, I just bought this property. A little over 10,000 square feet. Looks like it's nice and flat. I'll probably put the house right there. So I'm right on the corner, which is kind of cool. Not a lot of trees. Just that one. Got this really cool walking trail, about 20 steps from my new property. I put my drone up, and it looks like the water is right there. Oh, hell yeah, the water is right there. Oh, this is awesome. I'm less than 150 steps from the water. 3-minute walk. And I guess this is all supposed to be underwater too, but the river's kind of low right now. All right, now that I got this one on that pole right there, I think the best thing to do would be to start going from this side to that side. But first I should put a pole or a 2x3 on that pole right there and go over to the other side. That way I have like a small box here, and then I'll do another one from that pole to that 2x3 over there, and then I have a little box in here. But this is level. Look, Ma, I got a tool belt. I'm a man now. So this is where it gets a little tricky for me, not most people. I gotta measure a 2x3 to go on the outside of that 2x3 to fit there to there. Here we go. Oops. Battery would help. I'm way off. All right. It's because most of this wood is trash. I have to kind of rig everything. So in order to make this one even all the way across, I had to cut a little 2x4. Now I can put this one here, and then it makes it straight. I mean, it doesn't look pretty now, but my plan is when all the framing's done, I'm gonna do kind of like a rock pillar all the way around this tire, all the way to the top. So you won't even see this part when it's done. But the idea is I'm trying to get a perfect square from there all the way around here, because this is where my bed's gonna go. So once I get through this loft, I'll be able to connect, well, I'll be able to connect something, I'm sure. All right, so now I'm gonna put this one on this one. I'm just gonna kind of double it up, but I have to cut it a little bit. Oh, look at that, it fits perfect. That never happens. So there to there, but it's kind of doubled up. So I think that's okay. All right, so I got a nice little floor going. So these are all spare pieces I found, and I didn't really have to cut much off for them to fit. So I should probably put another one from there to there, just to be safe. And then maybe another one from there to there. And then maybe another one from there to there. And just kind of maybe that one there to there, and then this one go up a little bit further. Or maybe I should just go in the middle. And then I probably need another beam here, but I don't have any more of these. So I'm gonna screw together these two 2x4s, put on that concrete block there, and go to the top. And then I'm gonna start putting 2x3s from there to connect that side to that side. And that one, that one, that one, that one, that one, and that one are all gonna be rock pillars that go all the way to the top. But I'm not gonna do that until I put my floor down. And then I'll just have like a bunch of rock pillars in here. Getting there. So now I gotta connect that side right there to over there somehow.